Good morning, beautiful people. It is a gorgeous morning here in Winnipeg. The sun is shining, the temperature is increasing, and from what it looks like, it's just going to keep getting better and better for weather anyways. And other things too, of course. But yeah, how was everyone's weekend? Mine was pretty fabulous. Had a little date night in Winnipeg Saturday night. It was great. I went shopping Saturday afternoon. I had a Sears gift card that was burning a hole in my wallet, so I had to use it, and I got all sorts of activewear and some nice, awesome, stretchy jeans that I'm in love with that I wish I could wear every day. And then went for a date night with the hubs to be at the Keg. And then we headed downtown Winnipeg to Hermanos, and we listened to Papa Mambo play some Afro-Cuban music, and it was just nice. And then I saw about 1,000 cyclists going down the street in downtown Winnipeg, and I don't know who they are or what they do. I believe it's the Rainbow Music Trout Festival, I want to say. And wow, they look like someone had a speaker on the back of a little mini trailer attached to their bike, and the music was pumping. They did some Prince songs, and then they ended up at Old Market Square, and there was a little mini concert there at the Cube. So whoever runs that, amazing. I will be at the next one if I can, for sure, because that looked way too fun. Anyways, but prior to that, folks, my week was pretty rough. I think I posted on my Snapchat a little bit about my week, and so what I did was I downloaded all of those mini Snapchat videos and put them on my YouTube, and I called it Standing at a Crossroad, because I kind of am at this point in life again. I seem to find myself here often, and I just, I feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I need to figure out how to come out of that and how to change that. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, want to give me some commentary, maybe you've been in this same situation and you have some tips or ideas for me, that would be wonderful. Please give me a comment on the blog, because I'd love to hear from you. All right, so what else is happening? TBEX, the Travel Blogger Conference of the Year, is in Minneapolis in a couple of weeks, and I am going. I'm super excited because I already met some of the folks from Minnesota Tourism, and I'm looking forward to getting to know them a little better, as well as getting to know a lot more about Minneapolis and its surrounding areas, because there's so much to see and do. And of course, bringing the family. So it's not just me going to a conference by myself. We're doing a road trip with the kids, and we're really excited. So I'm excited for that. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of preview posts about that. What else? Oh, so speaking of bloggers, I read and was a little taken aback by a post, and I'm not going to share it. I'm not going to tell you who it was, because I think it's had enough exposure, but I will tell you the gist of it. So this person who was a blogger, perhaps a mommy blogger as they call them, wrote a pretty hateful, spewed rant about mommy bloggers and why she's done being a mommy blogger. And first and foremost, I mean, for me, mommy blogger has such a weird connotation to it. It's not negative, but it's not positive. So, I mean, for myself, I would call myself a blogger who happens to be a mom. I don't want to be called a mommy blogger, a travel blogger, a whatever blogger. I am just a blogger, and I'll choose when I like what I choose to blog about, and that's my personal decision. So this particular blogger wrote all of this rant about sponsored posts and why she hates getting edited by the brands, and people are talking about how their lives are so fluffy and fun, and it's a lie and everybody's fake. But I think she did have some valid points, absolutely, but she needs to take that with a grain of salt, and I think she could have been a lot more constructive in how she presented it. a lot of swearing, a lot of, and that might be her style. My style isn't like that. You guys know my style is energetic and chipper, and as much as I do write about a lot of fun stuff, I also tell you when stuff isn't so great. So I think it's about balance, and I think we also need to remember the internet is not owned by anybody. Everyone thinks they're an expert. Everyone thinks they know everything about the internet. Everyone thinks they should tell bloggers how to write. Everyone thinks they know the definition of an influencer, etc., etc., etc. And I think the important thing to know is that the internet is everyone's fair game right now. And yes, lots of people are blogging. Lots of people start up blogs. Lots of people leave their blogs and do it for only, 2 months and then leave it. But that's the internet, and that's what you need to be aware of before you even start. So I think, like I said, it's really about, we report to ourselves. You are your own person on the internet. If you choose to have a persona, if you choose to just do sponsored posts all the time, if you choose not to do sponsored posts ever, that's your choice. And that's okay. Like, who cares? Oh my God. Like, seriously, there's so much bigger things to worry about on this planet right now than if someone's fake or if they're a mommy blogger or whatever. Like, just so much bigger things to worry about. But anyway, that's my own little rant for today. Okay? All right, so moving on. May Long's coming up, and the weather in Winnipeg is supposed to be fabulous. I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not going to say anything else because I know what can happen on May Long weekend. So I'm just looking forward to a really sunny, nice May Long weekend, and I hope to be on a beach. That's all I'm going to say about that, right? Okay. And what else? Okay, tonight, this evening, for those of you that follow me religiously, I hope you do, there is an event by Tom's Canada. So I don't know if you know about Tom's Canada, but Tom's makes shoes, okay? And they have an event right now, or they're actually doing a tour across Canada called the Discover Giving Tour. And you get to partake in a virtual reality experience about what happens when we buy Tom's Canada shoes and how that affects the people, for example, tonight in Peru. And so this Discover Giving Tour is at Polo Park tonight around dinner time, just after dinner time. And I will be there at Little Burgundy around 6:30 or so. So stay tuned for Snapchat, Periscope, Twitter, Facebook. You know me. Facebook Live is probably what I'll use tonight. And I can't wait to hear more about the great things that Tom's Canada is doing. Not only that, but I believe there's an opportunity to win. Yes, folks, there's an opportunity to win a trip to Tom's headquarters in Los Angeles. So I'm excited for that because I would love to go, love to experience that. So that's tonight. So stay tuned. The hashtag is Tom's Canada, just in case you're wondering. TOMS Canada. Okay? So stay tuned and watch the hashtag tonight, folks. Also, what else is happening? Man, there's soccer every flippin' day. Like, there's soccer all the time. I feel like I'm a soccer chauffeur. That's what I do now. That's my new role. So I think I will sign off for now because I'm almost at work, and of course I have things to get going. I got to get my mind right for work, and that takes a lot these days. So I'm going to take the next however many minutes it takes me to get there to kind of prep my head for the week and get prepared and get stand strong and hope that today and this week is a more positive human resources week for me, because like I said, folks, the last few ones have been a bit of a doozy, and I need to figure it out. So again, I hope you all have a fabulous week. Of course, don't forget to watch me tonight, and I always tell you, folks, please be good to each other. Come on, life is so short. I'm gonna say this every single week because I think it needs to ring true to most people. Just be good to each other. How hard is that? Give someone a smile. If you're like me, you'll give them a hug. Yeah, I know, personal boundaries, blah blah. Anyways, I hope you all have a fabulous week. We'll see you next week. Bye.